Let's see. I guess we could start. Would you like to hear a joke? Okay, would you like to hear a joke? And this joke is water related. Curiously, I wonder how that worked. How did that work? All right, so here we go. Here we go. Time to suffer, everybody. All right. Can I swim? I do float. I kind of bob up and down. Yeah, all that. I am buoyant. How about that? There once was a little boy by the name of Billy. Billy was an ordinary little boy who did ordinary little boy things like playing and eating and bathing, destroying things, and going to school. I like where they put that destroying thing in there because that's what all little boys do. One day when Billy went down to the bus stop to meet the bus to go to school, he found all of his friends huddled around in a little group talking about the purple wombat. Being a little boy, Billy was curious. So he asked them, What's the purple wombat? You don't know what the purple wombat is, the children exclaimed disgustedly. Just goes a punchline. Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Anyway, for the rest of the morning, they would not go near Billy, always standing far away and staring at him and pointing. Oh, boy. Then the bus came. Billy, confused, got on the bus, along with the rest of the children. Hey, Mr. Bus Driver, one of the children shouted. Billy doesn't know what the purple wombat is. The bus driver turned around abruptly. You don't know what the purple wombat is? He said in disbelief. He ordered Billy, to go sit at the back of the bus all by himself. Eventually they got to school and Billy got off the bus and went to class. But Billy's going to have so many, I'm seeing the psychiatrist bills just kind of add up. Ping pong ball. Ping pong ball. We'll do that one next. How's that? Class proceeded normally. The students did the Pledge of Allegiance. This is a very old joke. And worked on their multiplication tables for a while. Then the teacher led them into a unit of geography. Billy was not really paying attention, but he heard the teacher mention something about the purple wombat. Billy's hands shot up. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Billy, don't be a hero. Once you, Billy, oh my gosh. When the teacher called on him, Billy asked, Teacher, what's the purple wombat? You don't know what the purple wombat is? The teacher cried in alarm. Get yourself to the principal's office right now, young man. No buts. March. All right. So Billy headed down the long, dark, frightening hallway to the principal's office. He slowly opened a large, heavy door and timidly entered the room behind it. There, at a large, imposing desk, sat the principal. The principal was a hulking man, balding, with a thin mustache. He spoke in a deep baritone voice. He was enough to frighten little boys like Billy, who had been sent to his office almost to tears. Well, Billy, he began slowly, what seems to be the problem? Well, Principal, I just don't know what's going on today. Everyone's been acting weird, and they're all treating me really badly, like the teacher just sent me to you and stuff. Now, Billy, I'm here to help you. I'm the principal. After all, can you tell me what everyone's acting? Why? Everyone's acting so strangely. What's this? Yeah. It's because I don't know what this stupid purple wombat is. What? You don't know what the purple wombat is? That's it. I'm calling your mother, young man. Consider yourself suspended. The principal threw Billy out of his office. I don't know. It doesn't say bodily, but it says threw him out of his office. Like, woo! See you, Billy. Billy's having a rough day. And told him to go home. Billy, crying, began the long walk home. Remember, he was on a bus before, so I don't know. When he got there, his mother was standing in the doorway waiting for him. Billy, she cried, sobbing, I was so worried about you. What happened? Mom, Billy cried, everyone was being mean to me, and I had to sit on the back of the bus all by myself, and the teacher sent me to the principal's office, and the principal suspended me all because I don't know what the purple wombat is. What? You don't know what the purple wombat is? Billy's mother shrieked, go to your room! All right. This minute, go! Just wait until your father gets home. So Billy marched upstairs, and into his room he collapsed on the bed, crying. After some amount of time, he heard a car pull up and some doors shutting. His father was home. He could hear his parents talking upstairs. He didn't know what they were saying. Then he heard footsteps coming up the stairs. As his door opened, Billy... yeah, I got Scully on the back. Yeah, he's had a lot of fun with this joke, too. His father began in that lecturing father tone. Your mother says you've been acting badly lately. Would you like to tell me what you've done? But, Dad, I haven't done anything. I just don't know what your purple wombat is. You don't know what the purple wombat is? Well, in that case, you can just stay in your room all night, mister, and forget about dinner. Billy's father slammed the door and stormed off. Billy collapsed on his bed, crying his eyes out. He spent the next several hours that way, lying there crying, wishing he could wake up. Then, in the middle of the night, he heard a voice. It said, Billy, I am the purple wombat, Billy. Billy sat up with a start. He looked around his room, trying to find the source of the voice, but he could not. Billy, I am the purple wombat. Find me, Billy. We're all crying. I'm only halfway through. There's more pages to go. Anyway, all right. Billy jumped. It was coming from out of the window. So Billy got up, put on his shoes, opened the window, and climbed out onto the roof like any normal little boy would. Billy, I'm the purple wombat. Billy jumped off the roof. What the hell, Billy? Okay. He jumped off the roof. He jumped off the roof. All right, hang on. He jumped off the roof. All right. He jumped off the little kid jumping off a roof. Sorry. All right. Billy jumped off the roof and followed the voice down the road. He jumped off the roof. He got to the edge of a wood. Billy, I am the purple wombat. Follow me, Billy. The voice was coming from inside the wood. It was a very dark and frightening place. But Billy didn't care. He had to find out what the purple wombat was, so bravely he entered the wood. Jumped off a roof. All right, anyway. Billy, I'm the purple wombat. Keep going, Billy. Billy kept going into the wood. He could barely see anything. He kept falling down and walking into things and hurting himself. But he kept going, driven by the need to find this enigma that kept calling his name. Billy, I am the purple wombat. This way, Billy. Eventually, Billy emerged from the wood. He was on the shore of the town lake. Billy, I am the purple wombat. I'm out here, Billy. It was coming from across the lake. Billy got into one of the small rowboats from the dock, untied it, and rowed out. Since he was only a small boy, it was a very difficult procedure, but he had to find out what the purple wombat was. Billy, I am the purple wombat. Row, Billy! The voice was coming from across the lake. Billy doubled his efforts, and the boat began to move a little faster. When he was about halfway across the lake, he heard, Billy, I am the purple wombat. I'm up here, Billy. It was coming from directly above him. Billy stopped rowing. He stood up to look for it. The boat tipped over, dumping him into the lake. Billy didn't know how to swim, so he drowned. The moral of the story, don't stand up in a boat. All right, here we go. All right, buddy, that was a way to go. All right, so anyway, so that was Billy. Whoo, buddy. You know what? I really kind of like Billy now. I like the fact that, Gar, start over. I think I missed something. I thought it was the joke. Oh, boy. Yep. So, anywho. So, you hear crickets again, do you? Really? Is it over? Okay, so anyway. So, yeah, so that, you know, this is an educational presentation. So we did want to, could you tell us more about the boat he was rowing? It was a Clipper 72. There was a limited make. There was only, anyway. Gar, that joke made Chicken Norp leave. Chicken Norp might be back later. I don't know. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did, because he jumped off the roof.